Welcome back, everyone. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission is to appeal against the ruling of the Lagos Division of the Court of Appeal, which on Monday ruled that the agency lacks powers to investigate or prosecute serving judicial officials. Since this ruling, many lawyers have bared their minds. We continue our discussion on the matter now. But before I get Mr. Odidika and other guests to react to this matter, let me get Mr. Eunice Tanko's reaction on the issues that are being generated, which is perhaps caused division when some governors converge in Abuja for the NEC meeting, and some perhaps who did not attend said they did not agree on it. Should this issue be politicized? Because it's looking like it's been politicized, and the issue of regionalism is coming in. If you're giving that money to the northeast to fight Boko Haram there or insurgency, we need as much money also for the issues of degradation or the issues of environmental issues here. What do you make of what is becoming a division between the governors?
For me, Nigeria is one. I do not believe in this idea of saying probably if such is given to the north or the south, then probably the north central or the southeast also demanding for its own share. In that case, you are not talking about Nigeria as a country. You are talking about regional interests, as again would negate the interests of the country in a whole as general. But for me, the most important thing is what collectively joins us together, which is the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The blood that runs from a northeastern man is not different from the blood that runs from the southeastern man. Neither is it that runs from the Niger Delta. I have always said, right from the beginning, that for us in the South Niger Delta, we need to look at the level of decadence and bad governance that have affected the people in the Niger Delta up to today. The people in the Niger Delta are still living in thatch houses and mud houses on top of rivers and defecating there. Nobody has done anything on that at the moment, and yet we are making this country, we are making so much money from that particular region. So on the issue of the Niger in Northeast, the problem there is very, very clear. Very humongous poverty has ravished the people. Their land for farming and the fish land and all of the fish water that they use in everything, all has almost gone. And the people are not even secured about their own lives. This is very, very important. So we need to treat each other. We don't need to trivialize this matter, but look at the substance. And the fact is that such money, is it that we really need it now? Have we really transferred it to the interest of the people, as it were, or to the interest of few? All right.
Let's quickly touch.
Most of the
Let's quickly touch on our last issue on the program, which I would like Mr. Odidika to touch on before we close the program. Do judges need, or judicial officials need, some form of immunity? Because it looks so much that the Court of Appeal judgment on the case of Justice Nganjuwa looks so much like an immunity that has been declared on judicial officials.
Yes, judges need some form of immunity when they're on their job. Otherwise, they won't be able to dispense justice without your favor.
Which, the law provides.
That is what they ought to do, to dispense justice without fear or favor. If I'm afraid of what will happen to me if I give a judgment against you, chances that I'll give judgment in your favor. And I want to say it here, there is no judgment that can be given that cannot be defended. There is no way, there's no slant of a judgment that cannot be defended. Now, when they raided judges' houses in the midnight, claiming that they were trying to get, they were going to arrest them because of corruption, they had information, intelligence that these people had evidence that they would use against them. I stated on this platform that was a wrong move. One, these are people we could even invite at 8 a.m. and they will come. You give them policemen anyway, so how are they going to resist you? And they will come, and then whatever question you want, they will answer, if need be. But then the government, in their wisdom, the federal government moved against this in such a manner that ridiculed the judiciary. Now, that was a move to overawe them, intimidate them. I'm stating here that was the intention, to intimidate the judiciary into doing things the way, however, the federal government wanted it. This included trials, corruption trials, so that it will convict whoever that was brought before them, even if there was a shoddy litigation and investigation or shoddy prosecution. So that is the problem. Now, if you don't give them that immunity, however, part of what I'm doing in my mind too is, okay, this is how you want to move. We're going to show you that the buck will stop on this table in terms of justice.
Mr. Kenneth Odidika, a lawyer and a policy analyst, thank you so much for your time on the program. And also Mr. Tokpe Fasua, Pro Tem National Chairman of the new party NRP, and Mr. Tanko Unisa, thank you so much of the NCP. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time on the program. That's our show for today. Many thanks for being part of it. Bye, everyone.